Hello and welcome to the Premier Outlook Premier League transfers. We have a few transfers to get through, not too many. It should be a short video, but first off we have Joe Allen of Liverpool, and he is actually linked to Manchester United. It's not a lie, he's actually linked. I know zero United fans that are anywhere close to happy about this. I think it's embarrassing to be linked to a Liverpool player, especially one of such quality. If he can't even get into the Liverpool team, I don't know how he could get into the United team. I don't see it happening. It's probably just something that they write about. I hope it doesn't happen. It'll be the stupidest signing we'd ever make. But let's move on from that. Next, we have Diafra Sakho of West Ham. Obviously, he refused to go on the preseason tour with West Ham, and we all thought he was moving to Sunderland, but now it looks like he could be going to West Brom, as they are prepared to launch a bid for him. And I think that's probably going to be a replacement for Berahino, who could be off to either Stoke City or Crystal Palace.
Right.
Next, we have Mario Lemina, the young defensive midfielder for Juventus. They had him on loan last season from Marseille, and then they bought him on a permanent basis, and today he's linked to Leicester City. It's like they're just trying to get as many replacements for Conte as they can. Next one is good for all you FIFA players out there, and that's Wissam Ben Yedder of Toulouse in France. He's linked to West Ham, and I think that's more of their speed of a striker. They're getting rejected by players that are bigger than them, but I think he's...
Those are a realistic transfer.
Yeah, very realistic. And next we have Negredo, and it looks like he's not going to Everton. He was also linked to Middlesbrough before he was linked to Everton, but now it looks like his medical at Middlesbrough is imminent in the next 24 hours. But next is good news for Everton, and that is William Carvalho of Sporting is linked to Everton, and he was very good at the Euros, and not many people got to see him play when he was in the Portuguese league. But now that we saw him playing the Euros, we could see that he's a really good defensive midfielder, and I think that'd be a great signing.
He was outstanding for Portugal. I think he was one of their best players throughout the tournament, so I think that'd be a great signing for us.
So that would be.
Especially with McCarthy out of form, you never know if he has to sit out or if he's even going to be in the starting lineup right now.
Right.
I think he's probably better than Besic too. So.
Right. Yeah, he's still super young.
And also the Negredo transfer. I mean, I'm not too hurt by that. Like, there's so many better strikers. I think Bonnie's a better striker probably, even though he hasn't played regular first team football in a while. I think he still has the talent that's better than Negredo. So,
right, because Bonnie's Premier League proven. I mean, Negredo did play in the Premier League. He played for City, but he just wasn't that good. Right. And Bonnie, when he was with Swansea, he was a good striker.
Exactly.
So next we have a little bit of a weird one, and Bastian Schweinsteiger is linked to the Turkish champions Besiktas for a year on loan. It's been rumored that Mourinho wants to get rid of him this summer, and I don't see Schweinsteiger being the type of player to do a loan deal, because personally I still think he's a world-class midfielder, and I think we should hold on to him. He's good experience and good leadership to have in the squad. And last, we have Hector Bellerin of Arsenal linked to Manchester City to work back under Pep Guardiola. He was under Guardiola at the youth system in Barcelona, and I think they put a price tag of like £41 million on him, which is something I could see City paying for him.
I mean, 41 million. I know he's like one of the better right backs, but 41 million pounds for a right back, like, I don't know. That seems pretty steep. But I mean, if they're gonna pay him, then I guess you can't really blame him.
He's also wanted by Barcelona, Bayern, PSG.
Yeah, they're gonna milk every penny out of this deal.
Mm-hmm. I can guarantee you that Bellerin's going to be one of the most in-demand players in the next few years.
Oh, absolutely.
Next few years, but. So that's pretty much all we have for the Premier League transfers. Like I said, not many. There's a couple of big ones that could be good for the players in the clubs, but that's basically all we have for today. So thank you for listening, and we're also going to do a specific video on Arsenal and then the usual Everton and United. So thanks for listening.
Have a good day.